Hello, and welcome to this quick tutorial on the data management module of Fluidsdata. In this demo, I'll show you how to define custom filters, drill down your fluids characterization data, from assets to tests. Here at the top, you'll see predefined filters. These are saved filter sets that help you quickly access commonly needed data views. For example, the FD and AGI asset filter combines data from two assets, covering 254 wells, 391 samples, and includes composition, DL, CCE, viscosity, and other tests. When you click a filter, it is applied right away. You'll now see the applied filter displayed in two places, above the data table and on the right panel, where each selected filter field, like asset, field, or well, is visible and editable. If needed, you can always click the Reset button to quickly clear the applied filters and return to the full dataset. On the right side, you'll find the Filters panel, where you can manually create custom filters. As an example, let's select a fluid type of oil. The table updates instantly to show only oil samples. Next, under Assets, we'll pick the FD asset from the dropdown. Again, the data table refreshes right away with only the relevant records. You can continue narrowing down by sample type, fluid classification, specific sample IDs, fields, wells, or other reservoirs as needed. Once you define a filter set you use often, give it a name. For example, in this case, we'll say FD oil. Hit the Save button. Saved filters appear in the Saved Filters dropdown, so you can quickly reuse them later without reselecting everything. In the Fluids Characterization data table, you'll find several columns: sample ID, assets, fields, reservoirs, wells, fluid type, and tests. This column includes a search icon, which helps you perform quick in-table filtering, ideal for narrowing your data without touching the right-hand filter panel. Let's walk through an example to explore a specific sample. Click on the search icon in the Assets column. Here, I'll select AGI from the list. The table filters to only rows from the AGI asset. Next, press the search icon next to the Fields table. Then I'll select LLM. Now, we are only seeing wells that belong to the LLM field and the AGI asset. Now go to the wells column and search for a specific well. For this demo, I'll type LLM 8112. As I type, the dropdown automatically narrows the results. From the list, I'll select LLM 8112, and the table instantly updates to show only the samples from this well. Once you find a sample row you want to explore, simply select a test from the list in the Tests column. For this demo, I'll tap on the DL test to open its detail view. This brings up the test detail view. At the top, you can see the full test metadata, like test temperature, sample ID, fluid type, saturation pressure, BO at PSAT, RS at PSAT, and test number. Below that, you'll find detailed results organized into different tabs for oil properties, gas properties, liberated gas compositions, and residual oil compositions. For example, on the oil properties tabs, you can select solution GOR versus pressure, FVF versus pressure, and oil density versus pressure, each with the selection to choose between log and linear used for the Y scale. Download the plot as image, zoom, scale, expand, or download this data into a CSV file. You can also explore the interactive plots for the Gas Properties tab and Liberated Gas Compositions tab. And if needed, you can download the associated PVT report in PDF format using the button on the right top of the screen. If you want to switch to another test within the same sample, simply use the drop-down menu in the breadcrumb bar at the top. This demo, I'll select the viscosity test, and the system now shows me the interactive plot and associated data for this test. Now, let's walk through the drill down flow. Starting at the top level, clicking an asset cell like AGI takes the user to asset page, which only shows its fields. Next, clicking a field such as LLM narrows down the view, which shows only LLM wells. Selecting a well, for example, LLM 8112, displays all samples for that well, with rows showing which tests are available, like compositions, CCE, DL test, separator test, or viscosity test. From here, choosing a specific test, say DL, opens the test detail view. At the top of the screen, the breadcrumb trail shows you your full navigation path, so you can always see exactly where you are and easily step back up the hierarchy. This hierarchical drill down with breadcrumbs makes it seamless to move from a broad overview down to the exact test results you need. Let's return to the samples listing view in data management using the home icon in the breadcrumb bar. Here, I will demonstrate how to open the source PVT report for a particular sample or well. To demonstrate this feature, I will select the public data asset. Each sample row has a source report button. For example, let's open the source report for sample ID 1.01. Notice that the PDF opens in a new browser tab, giving you direct access to the original PVT report as received from the supplier. Now let's do the same for another recombined sample. Again, the report opens instantly, giving you full transparency and confidence if the data was digitized and displayed properly in the Fluidsdata software. To recap this demo, you can use predefined filters, build your own filter via sidebar drop-downs, filter right in the data table, drill down from assets all the way to test results, and inspect the test with the interactive plots. That wraps up the demo for our data management module. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to reach out to our Fluidsdata team if you have any questions or want to explore further features.